That's cool.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back. You already know what it is. It's Titletown Wrestling. I'm your boy KC. Back again on this beautiful Thursday afternoon, with my fellas man TK, J Rock, and Chicago. Back after a long absence. How you been doing, man?
I'm doing straight. I'm doing fine.
That was up, man. We missed you over here on the wrestling show, bro.
Yeah, I miss it. I'm just trying to focus on self right now.
I understand, man. Do your thing, bro. You still streaming?
Yeah, I'm still streaming. I actually streamed yesterday. I'm trying to stream. I'm gonna be streaming men and all of their wonderful categories that they have in there, and then I'm gonna stream 2K when it drops.
That was up, man. Tell the people what to follow you at before we get started, man.
You can find my stream at KLD TV on Twitch or KLD TTV on YouTube and KLD on Instagram too.
Okay. Yeah, definitely check out Chicago and TK right there in the back. They stream his channel on Twitch and YouTube as well. But just go ahead and get into it. We got a match that didn't make the card. Unfortunately, I was hoping to see Gunther. J Rock know what's going on, man. That boy Gunther, with my boy Ludwig, Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci, the Imperium, versus Chad Gable, who probably going to be accompanied by Maxine and Otis.
Hey,
Man, it's gonna be a great matchup. Even that count out against Gunther last week, that Gunther that Chad Gable had got was still a good match. I was hoping, like I said before, I was hoping that this made the card because I knew they can do an even better job, especially with a clean finish. These two technical wrestlers, ring masters, can definitely put on the show and steal the card for a card like this, especially with the limited matches and lack of star power, I guess you could say.
yeah, I feel you on that. I low key hate that too because Payback being a gimmick pay per view, you could have put this on there. You got Gable trying to get payback from all the Ludwig. No, they call him Lou Riz right now for all the shit that Lou Riz been doing with Maxine. Then
He missed
Jeffrey
Maxine.
on me. Then you got the fact that the whole Imperium been jumping Otis, and Gable. So Gable trying to get some payback. You got Gunther who don't lose for real. So he feels some type of way. So he's trying to get some payback. So they definitely could have been hard, and it would have been a fucking banger.
Exactly. I mean, honestly,
But
I could have went for.
I,
I,
I literally think the day of payback or the Raw after payback is the day of the record.
oh, okay.
So that's probably why.
I thought it was the same day as Superstar Spectacle.
I'm not sure. They had said 18 days, and that was 2 weeks ago. So I don't know how many days there now.
Right. What was I about to say? Um, who y'all? Well, what match y'all think could have replaced it? I'm looking at the card, and honestly, I could have did. It could have did LA Knight versus The Miz on Raw or SmackDown. It didn't matter.
I like they build though. I ain't gonna lie. Cody Rhodes, you ain't got no feud right now. Grayson Waller, you ain't doing shit, bro. They could have did that shit on a SmackDown, and Cody could have just showed up on some shit.
Right. But like
Or they could do, or
like
they
we
could
were
have
talking
did.
about off air, they
You
trying to
don't have
push
to
him so
listen
hard
to
and
him
make him
talk.
such a big star. And like they said about the his documentary and how it's leading up to him getting a rematch against Roman Reigns. It's just like he has to be on every single show, even if it's just a promo segment or a feud starter or whatever like that. Cody Rhodes has to be on the show.
Yeah, I mean I get that, but it's a whole segment. It's just like that shit shouldn't last long, and I bet it do.
Right. I feel like it's gonna turn into him doing what is it called? The what the um Crap. What's his finisher move? The roll something?
Crossroads.
Crossroads. There we go. On Grayson Waller, like you know how Grayson Waller is. He's very cocky, talking his shit or whatever. And Cody probably said something crazy to Cody, and Cody just snapped. And they started a quick program just to keep him occupied for the month of September. Maybe he had something else going on in October, and then Survivor Series is November. So I'm pretty sure he might lead Team Raw against Team SmackDown, or he fight somebody for a title, maybe Seth or somebody.
So apparently, Gable not finna win. So I
sounds
got
like to me.
my prediction.
That sounds like to me.
Yeah, so basically Gunther needs to be champ all the way to September 9th. And that's the weekend after this one.
Right,
So
that's Superstar Spectacle weekend. Right now, but see the thing with that is right now, Imperium is scheduled to fight Seth Rollins and Cody. Seth Rollins and somebody.
John
Cena. Jeff Hardy. Seth Rollins and John Cena at Superstar Spectacle. I don't see Imperium losing that match and Gunther losing. You know what I'm saying? So like there'll be a weird placement for him to lose.
Yeah.
Like all three of y'all lost on the same night. But then again, it could lead into a storyline where he stabs on his team. Like he pissed off he lost his title, and then he mad because they lost as well. And how he gets to pushing around and talking his shit. Maybe he hits one of them Ludwig or Giovanni or something.
True story.
We'll see how that turn out. But let's go ahead and get into the Payback PLE, which is still weird to say. Is it just me?
Is it what?
The PLE, saying PLE instead of pay-per-view. Isn't it still, it's weird to say.
It done caught on to me now, just because I hear it so much. But it's the same thing.
Right. First up on the card, I don't think this match is open in the card, but LA Knight versus The Miz is probably the undercard. Everyone else is defending a championship or a big rivalry. Two guys who are very similar, can be a slimy heel, both big mouths, can speak on the mic. Probably around the same age at this point. LA Knight versus The Miz. Who y'all got?
I got The Miz, nigga.
LA Knight.
LA Knight, yeah, is my answer. What about you, TK?
LA Knight, yeah. Fuck The Miz. What?
Why you got The Miz, Jalen?
I don't have The Miz. I just appreciate The Miz and respect The Miz. Of course, I have LA Knight. But fuck The Miz is crazy.
I mean, I don't mind you having a difference of opinion. I mean, definitely you squeezing The Miz, and maybe there's some truth to it. Maybe it turns into something else.
All I gotta say is tiny balls.
I'm dead.
Tiny balls. That nigga said, I mean, yeah. I mean, hell yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, what? I mean, yeah. I mean, what? If it was, but I respect The Miz. I just want to know if he grew that 5 o'clock shadow or he drew it in.
That shit look drawn in.
How about that shit look drawn in as fuck?
I just wish
Maurice do a little makeup job on him.
What it has to be. I just wish WWE would stop treating Miz the way they really are right now. Like, I get that he's getting TV time, but at the same time, Miz been doing this for a while, and yeah, like him losing to Akira Tozawa wasn't necessary. Yeah, that wasn't necessary. Like they should have gave him that win because we know he's not going to be LA Knight. So yeah, they should have gave. But I ain't gonna lie, that low key got me in the back of my head that Miz gonna win on some Logan Paul shit, on some OG Miz type shit. Right. I really feel like LA Knight gonna win though. You feel me? You might as well strap the rocket to the back of that boy.
This is really why I got LA Knight as the winner, because it's like starting back at the WrestleMania. Really, he wasn't a WrestleMania card. He didn't win Money in the Bank, and then he won the Battle Royale at SummerSlam. So They're supposed to be starting his push. Why get him a loss to the Miz in the middle of it? You know
I
what I'm saying?
know.
Like, his
I know.
next thing should be going up to a championship. Huh?
They might put that bitch on LA Knight, bro.
You said what?
I know the front runner for the Rumble was Gunther, but it might be fucking LA Knight if they listen to the fans this one time because they didn't do it in Cody, which I get because there's money in Roman and there's money on Cody pacing the story. They didn't do it for Sammy. They didn't do it for Drew in his city. It's like, yeah, when are y'all gonna listen to the fan? LA Knight didn't win Money in the Bank. He didn't win that other shit that he was in before that. He wasn't on the SummerSlam card. He was just in the goddamn crowd. But now he got it. Was he? Yeah, he was on the pay-per-view. I mean WrestleMania card. I'm sorry. He was in the crowd at WrestleMania. Like he won the Royal. I mean the I was say Royal Rumble. That's the Battle Royal.
Right. Bob Lashley won the Andre Giant.
The Slim Jim Battle Royale.
He was in the Andre Giant Battle Royal too.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Remember they stopped doing it. Oh, you talking about the one on SmackDown?
I was about to say if he was, it's on Smack. It was on SmackDown, not actual WrestleMania.
Nobody give a man. Bobby didn't give a fuck about that trophy. They should have did better for my nigga.
It was a pity trophy because he couldn't, unfortunately, match up with Bray Wyatt, which we all know why now.
RP real.
Yeah, man. His lady to stop me today at work, kind of off topic, but she know I'm a big wrestling fan because one day she came in here with the Macho Man Randy Savage shirt, and I was telling her how cool it was and how I liked him growing up, even though I caught the tail end of his career, being a 90s baby or whatever. So ever since then, we'll talk wrestling, like just passing by or whatever. And she was telling me that he might have died in his sleep. He had took his defibrillator off and took a nap or something. He said the defibrillator could have saved his life.
Damn.
Yeah. I was like, damn, bro. I mean, I get God don't make no mistakes and things happen, but man, like that's quite a way to go out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, prayers to the wife, to the Rotunda family. It was one of my favorites, man. I was really hoping he came back for a return and finish up the Y6 gimmick.
I'm still like, so.
What's up, Richard? What's up, Tim?
I just wish he would. I wish he would just pop out and use this as part of his new gimmick.
Right.
Like that's how not sad, but I am sad. I'm not sad in the sense like I'm just over emotional because I don't know this man personally, but it is very sad, man. And I hate that he passed. It's like, wow, 36, bro, that's too young.
Right. That's only 5 years older than me. And it's just like at any moment you can die. And I've known people younger than me, around the same age as me, pass away last few weeks recently, honestly. And it's just like, dang, I really need to live like it's my last. It kind of brings everything into perspective.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, man, enough of the sad stuff, man. Bray Wyatt, we miss you, but we got to keep moving on this card, bro. Don't want to choke anybody up. We all got LA Knight as the winner from the match against the Miz. Next up, we got U.S. title match champion Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory, the former champ who randomly just lost his belt for no rhyme or reason. I guess to maybe reignite that flame, kind of like he had when he cashed in the Money in the Bank, kind of just kind of give him extra edge and motivation to be better. It seems since the John Cena feud, Austin Theory is kind of like a regular, just a candle, like he got blew out, like it just kind of his flame is going away.
He's not developing no more. I love heard that promo. I love he liked his intensity and his promo mic skill. You feel me? You know, he didn't say much on the previous SmackDown I saw. I'm just like Austin Theory past his selfie phase with that aggressive phase. He's better with a purpose. Once he recaptured the U.S. title and finally got rid of that Money in the Bank case, and once he was finding himself in bigger feuds with like the likes of Lashley and Seth, he had a purpose Now it just feels like, oh, another defense off the theory. I know I'm gonna win, so it don't really feel like nothing. So when he went there without the belt, I was like, that nigga got a purpose again. This was a little better. It was a little more intense from him. But yeah, bro, he really didn't hit a plateau right now. He's just not developing no more. I don't know if it's gonna take a face turn or just the right type of fuse and the right type of booking for him right now. But I feel like it could be done if they wanted to with the heel character. Because if you look around, they subtly telling stories on everything now, on some bloodline shit. But it ain't on bloodline shit. It's like the old WWF days, old WWE days shit.
Right.
Like they,
I was watching the YouTube. This person say the same thing as YouTuber. He was
yeah,
saying how he got
like
lost in the shuffle.
Imperial break up no time soon. But to have that tension gives some type of characteristics and different attachment for people to the characters.
Right,
You gonna
right.
like you said, you really fuck with Vinci. And a lot of people feel like Vinci should be the one pushing up on Maxine, especially because of his last gimmick. You know, but it assigns a characteristic to a character instead of you just being a lackey. Maybe
Right.
a little bit. Why is Vinci so determined to win a match? Just because Gunther say so? Nah, because Gunther gonna chop his ass, or he might kick him out, or he real disappointed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not just the more that he want to lose. It really felt like something with Roman was beating Jay with that chair. It really felt like something with fucking Gunther was chopping Ludwig. We ain't even seen him chop Vinci on the main roster. So like I like the subtleties and the storytelling that they're doing with a lot of people right now. They're trying to get it back to that old vibe. It's not so predictable and not so damn point A to point B. We're gonna take you on a little journey.
Exactly. Definitely get into that character development. See these characters evolve, like you said with Giovanni.
Some of them, it's like getting movie deals.
It's just him wanting to win. The match is so bad. It went from, okay, of course you want to match you a wrestler, but then the truth behind it, like you said, is he don't want to get chopped. He don't want to disappoint Gunther. He don't want to be the one oddball that keeps being the fall guy, that keeps being the reason why they lose. And it can motivate him to, you know what I'm saying, lead him to the tag championships. That could be a hell of a story. Like you said,
it'll be more vindicating when they do finally win those belts.
Do y'all see that comment on the screen?
Right now, he just needs a purpose, and they need to tweak something, whether it be heel or face. But he needs to tweak something. It's too cut and dry right now. It's too simple.
Y'all see Lamar comment?
What did it say?
Y'all in the trap.
Yeah, we is. You already know. Hey, trapping like the
bullet holes behind 2K.
Long live takeoff. You did.
On week. Well, yeah, man. I
think I got Ray though for this match though, just to further that set.
Who we have? I have Ray. I don't see Austin Theory winning the belt back right now. Maybe down the line, but I think there's some other things that Ray Mysterio needs to handle first, especially with his group. It's no tension right now, but if I'm Santos, I'm definitely feeling some type of way that, you know, a shot that I rightfully won got took away from me because I got hurt. Which
they doing that slow peel back. Oh, I'm really happy for you until he ain't.
Mm-hmm. And Santos was such a better heel in NXT with Legado del Fantasma. It's crazy. I mean, he's a good face. The LWO was nostalgic or whatever, despite Rey Mysterio never really being in the LWO and WCW. But it was a nice callback. It was cool. They went to Puerto Rico for a Backlash, which was fun. Zelina got to go against Rhea Ripley. They got Bad Bunny and Carlito involved, but
so literally, if that was only brought up to get us here, I feel like it was a very great plan. Even though it was rocky in these stages where it ain't. This is basically what Triple H always say: timing matter. So I feel like once they do capitalize on that turn, it's gonna be amazing. Not to mention, I have been seeing the reports. I think you've been notifying me about them. The fact that they might use Ray and Dom to unify the North American title and the U.S. title.
Hell no.
Real deal. I mean, the United States is in North America, so Just saying.
I like the title scene down in NXT for the North American Championship. We still got
I was
Dragon Lee who's hanging around. You got Mustafa Ali with his campaign gimmick. You got Dominic Mysterio in NXT where he's supposed to be at, or should have been at, started at, whatever. And so he's still getting on screen time, still main eventing Raw and SmackDown as well. But there's more eyes on Dominic, and so there's more eyes on NXT. I think they just keep them separate.
Yeah, I like it too, separate. I just been seeing that they might do it. Y'all having a good game right now.
So I got one of my homeboys from high school. He's an indie wrestler right now, Mr. Perfect Buffer. He has a stable called the G Code, and he just commented and said, "Wow, the G Code is really on the roll." Hey, the G Code is on the roll, man. I hope you guys win the tag title soon, my boy. But yeah, man, I can't wait to see this matchup. Honestly, I like seeing Rey Mysterio wrestle in general. Like seeing him back in NXT, WCW in the old days, and to now, it's just like one of my childhood favorites still around. And so anytime I get to see him on screen, it's dope. I definitely want to see them pass the torch to Santos because he gives me that Eddie Guerrero vibe when he is in that hero role, and then that Rey Mysterio, good babyface, could overcome anything, overcome size advantages. We know what he did as a cruiserweight champion, so we know he could defend against people who are bigger than him.
All right. So you got 10 for the grand. You still put it up black because you got change. I should chocolate.
What's up, Tim? What's your football question? Sports Talk KC yesterday. I don't know where you was at. Type of question then, Tim.
So who you got?
We're gonna move on to the next match whenever Tim gets ready.
Got Ray?
Huh?
I was saying everybody picking Ray.
I think so. It seems pretty obvious.
So look, I'm keeping up with it this time because folks be lying about their prediction. I got Ray.
Why you looking at TK like that?
Both of them, Mr. I had it in my head, but I ain't write it down.
The first night we hung out for WrestleMania, what think it was? All right, so the football question is, do you think Utah going to beat Florida with the points?
Florida. Woo! I can't wait to watch no football tonight, boy. I'm telling you.
What's the spread? Let me go see what the spread is. Hang on 1 second.
I'm ready to put a ticket in. Ooh. Florida versus Utah.
Let me find out what the spread is. And I'll let you know 1 second. The spread is -5. I'm taking the over, honestly, Tim, for sure. I think Utah is a lot better than Florida right now.
Yeah, I got Utah winning this game, bro. Y'all want to bet?
Huh?
Y'all want to bet? I got no money to be betting like this. I ain't say we got bet money. It's just a gentleman's bet. A gentleman's bet. I ain't got no bet. I bet Florida win. I bet Utah win. You already know me. I'm SEC right or die. If they lose, then I live with that. As long as it ain't Bama, I don't give a damn.
You think they win by 5 or more than 5?
They winning by 2 touchdowns. And the only reason I say,
oh shit, you trying to bet somebody whole ticket up.
The only reason I say Utah win KC is because they coming off that Pac-10.
Oh, that for sure. And their quarterback came back too. Anthony Richardson is not at Florida no more. So I'm not a big fan of teams starting over with a fresh quarterback. I mean, granted, we did it with Bryce and Mac Jones, but Florida don't have those guys. So. You ain't got that. They ain't got no run, bro. Look at their offense and what they run. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. They run spread the whole thing. That's fine. They want technicals running spread. But they have no quarterback. So I don't. After Anthony Richardson, who they have? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He asking me. I said I don't know.
I just
I
think
know.
that's off the strength of SEC. That's all. I have no This is not me saying I'm trying to skip and Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith y'all on this. I'm only basing this off I fuck with the SEC, and I believe the SEC is the best conference in football. And matter of fact, to get on that type of tip, I'll say this before we get back to wrestling. Since 2019, the SEC is 9-1 in the college football playoffs. The one loss was Alabama losing to Georgia.
Yeah. I'm SEC ride or die, but
Now I don't doubt that Utah, you know what I'm saying, won't come out and put up a fight.
nah,
Yeah.
they won. Florida won last year. I will give them that. They had me going. I was like, oh shit, Florida just beat number 17. They might be good. This Anthony Richardson dude might be that deal. And then the season played out. I was like, damn, bro, they got me again. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on.
Hey, my boy Sajid pulled this up.
Come closer.
Mirror.
75% to 25%.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Utah to Florida?
Everybody picking Utah.
Yeah, man. That like I said, if Florida does win, they definitely gonna bust somebody's ticket for real. Gonna be some sad faces the weekend.
Oh, Colorado and TCU. Like Colorado gonna beat TCU.
Colorado gonna win.
TCU. Colorado got 8.2 and TCU got 91.8.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the coach prime effect, and then his son. I think he's a really good quarterback. I think he can play on D1 level. So I
what Salo gonna do?
And then Travis Hunter is a beast on offense and defense, so it don't matter.
No, he don't.
He play around with these
No, he don't.
He
Shallow.
does.
Shallow
plays safety.
Shallow plays safety.
I thought he had moved his position corner.
That's
No,
Travis.
Shallow plays safety, and Shadir play quarterback.
I ready to see Shallow go the fuck off this shit. Yeah, he'd have got a little bigger too. Yeah. I've been like how he's been working out this year, so I'm ready to see him work.
Yeah, they just signed Warren Sapp.
You heard that shit?
Yeah, Warren Sapp.
Yeah, I ain't even know that. Shy had told you that.
Yeah, I seen some practice film earlier. I don't know how to feel about that because I never seen him as a coach. But I mean, if my D lineman gonna learn from anybody, why not the pretty much the greatest D tackle ever?
For what?
Y'all ready?
Oh yeah, I know that because we were supposed to be for last year. But yeah, hold the fuck up. Everybody got LA Knight, so we on the next one. Oh, we did. We picked Rey Mysterio.
Georgia.
I mean,
Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. Steel City Street Fight. Cammy versus Judgment Day. Damian Priest and Finn Balor.
I feel
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I ain't gonna lie. I picked Cammy to win, but I feel like some post match shit gonna go down, and I feel like JD gonna join Judgment.
I feel like
Street
fight. I feel like that the tag team divisions on both sides gonna come interrupt this match.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like Cammy winning though, because I don't see Judgment Day versus End of Sheer going on at Superstar Spectacle. I just don't see that.
That is true. I do see that, and also I don't think that Damian and Finn gonna coexist as well. I think this is gonna start that breakup storyline for them. Whether it's Finn getting kicked out of Judgment Day or Damian quitting Judgment Day, whatever happens, I think that friction still gonna steady build.
True story. Hold on, what you say? Say up here.
JD McDonough gonna come to the ring and try to help.
Right.
Damian ain't gonna like that shit because he already don't like him regardless because he's stepping on their toes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like JD gonna come out and try to help. Damian gonna put his ass through the table. They ain't gonna see that shit. Shove Damian. Ray is gonna come down and be like, end this shit now and all that. Then Damian, whoever is the later man,
I can see that line. That line will probably be something like it's either him or us.
And then whoever whoever that legal man,
Whatever JD that is.
with whatever whatever legal man is
It could be Jalen Davis.
in the street fight. So is it KO? Like, do they got to knock him out?
Well, if it's still City street fight, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like a tornado tag type style.
It might,
It's probably tornado tag, and then of course like no DQ, and you probably can pin to win, submission to win.
pinfall.
Yeah, it's pinfall.
I say Damian gonna take the pin, and Finn ain't gonna slide in the ring to break up. He gonna leave.
I like that.
I feel like Finn is gonna get distracted and get pinned, and then Damian gonna be like, "I told you so. You should let me fight Kevin Owens or whoever pinned that person or whatever it is." They're gonna have some kind of tension deciding on who could be the winner or whatever happens. Whoever loses gonna get yelled at, whatever. It's gonna be that kind of friction.
So to piggyback off what you're saying, that's what I feel like gonna happen. And after tension between Damian and Finn, boy, JD gonna show his colors and pop Finn ass. But
We keep saying that, man. Can we get the boys back together, man? The mentor and the student on one page, JD and Finn, bro. Can we at least get that small segment of them tagging together?
yeah, it would be fire. Don't get me wrong.
Finn trained this man.
That's my second guess. I feel like he said JD gonna pop Damian. And I feel like he said Rhea gonna come out there on some it's him or us type shit. And I feel like Finn gonna choose his side.
Finn gonna choose JD McDonough.
Right. That's my second guess of what would happen.
When Finn was in the UK.
And it probably won't even happen like that. He might just pop Damian ass, which I would love to see.
Right. I'm hoping that Damian just quits altogether. I think he don't let Finn make a decision. I just hope he just quit the group altogether, and he does eventually cash in on Seth. Maybe Shin mess up Seth back to this weekend, and Finn come in and Damian come in and cash in. I feel like he got his own thing going on. He should definitely just pursue that. I wouldn't even be studying Finn right now.
Yeah.
I just thought of something better.
I'm trying to get that belt. Fuck y'all.
I just thought of something better. Say they do win, and Shinsuke beat up Seth like 50 said. Instead of Damian running out, Finn takes their money in the bank and cash in.
That'd be crazy.
I mean, the ref really not supposed to ring the bell though.
I mean, he was going to ring the bell when Bailey was going to cash in for EO.
That's different though. EO was out there.
I'm saying, like, he snatches it, they walking out together. All of them walking out together.
But I'm saying, you saying so they come out together.
But instead of Damian finna hand it to him, Finn snatches it and catches it. And Finn takes the pin.
I guess. I mean, it would kind of just be like, damn, what the fuck did Damian Priest hold his briefcase for all this time? It was kind of a waste.
But
I mean, I honestly, I want him to cash in eventually. I want him to be a champ. Maybe we do get that moment, like you said, with Gunther or LA Knight winning the championship and then, choosing to face Damian Priest at WrestleMania.
Yeah, because I could definitely see that happening. Like, if it does roll around to the fans like in LA Knight so hard that he does win, he could be the one. He could be the one to like be the face that wins back the World Heavyweight Championship from the heel, Damian Priest.
I feel like Gunther could be that guy.
Matter of fact, if you say Gunther.
I wanted to go back to the old way where they surprised the champion.
They still do.
Yeah.
The only person that done really just gave a nigga heads up is John Cena, goofy ass.
And Cody Rhodes returned.
And Cody Rhodes who?
Returned.
Big E.
Like,
they
were like, Cody's coming back. Cody's coming back. He'll be back at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And then he won Royal Rumble. We just like, oh, surprise. Whoa. Like,
like, I feel like they just did that because it was a dead giveaway. We all had, as soon as we figured out what Cody had hurt, we looked up what the healing time was. We knew he was gonna be back in
I mean,
time.
yeah, we do that for any big injury, but at the same time, it's just like give us some kind of suspense. It's just like we know he's coming back, but at what point, like if you were to enter at number 1 and last until 30, I would respect the moment a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we knew he was coming back, but we didn't expect him to go from number 1 to 30. We thought we were gonna have it easy and go in at 30 or 25, whatever it is.
Carefully, like on some type of like, when a player come back, they be on a minute restriction or a carries restriction. Like you could have let that nigga come. Yeah, you could have made that nigga come out at like 17 or some shit.
Right.
Or 19.
Even if he did come in at 30, like you telling us he coming back, and then we waiting for him, and it's just like, oh shit, is he not coming back? And then
something though, I feel like I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if this was in their plan, but it low key was a good idea if they just wanted to like see what the fuck was gonna happen. A lot of folks predicted the fans to turn on Cody. Well, if they gonna turn, let's just make them turn at the get go. We gonna tell you he coming back. And we gonna put that nigga at number 30, just like we did Batista. If y'all boo, then we gonna have to go from there. But if y'all cheer for him, that nigga really is undeniable.
LSU on Florida State, that's a good game.
They should wax their ass. I ain't gonna lie. If LSU play like they played us last year, they should beat the fuck out of Florida State. Unless Florida State finally returning to like.
LSU is winning the SEC and possibly the championship. I'm willing to bet that.
I can see the West, but I don't know until somebody dethrone Georgia. I don't know. And I ain't gonna lie. My sleeper pick for this year, not my sleeper pick, but the 2 teams I'm really watching is the same 2 teams that was in the 4. I'm watching Michigan because you always gotta watch them. I feel like they'll be there. I feel like they'll be there, like in the playoffs. But I feel like, or they'll be contending until we get there later on. But I feel like Ohio State has a really good chance to win. Ohio State got a lot of talent returning. The only question was the quarterback.
I think last year Ohio State had the biggest chance out of anybody to dethrone Georgia.
If Jameson don't get hurt, and if Marvin Harrison Jr. don't get hurt, then we looking at a different.
If what's his name, Jackson Smith and Nate Jacob would have played.
Oh, I forgot he didn't play. Omar.
He didn't play, bro. And they still almost beat them by a field goal, bro.
Yeah.
They still almost beat Georgia. They had the best chance of beating Georgia last year. No one got that close. Not even Bama. They whooped our ass. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, they were that good.
Did we play Georgia last year?
No, year before last.
Yeah, before that. Yeah.
Yeah, before last.
Yeah.
It was pretty much the same team, same quarterback, pretty much the same defense, other than the guys who went into the NFL. But yeah, it was pretty much the same team.
I feel like our defense wasn't as bad as people think it was last year. I feel like our offense was just so trash that our defense was always on the field.
With Dookie Butt.
But that's the thing, though. The secondary was not Dookie Butt. The secondary got beat, but anybody can be beat. How many times did we give up 40 points?
Right.
A few. But not a lot.
The reason why I said the DBs because it felt like they were always the weakest point of the front 7 felt like they held it down. Like Dallas turned it on. Even Will Anderson, he had a down year, but when we needed him the most, he made plays. And then, of course, Henry Toa, he made plays out of the linebacker position, and those big defensive tackles didn't let much rush yard get had.
I ain't gonna lie though, but that one fan, it's just like the defensive line was not always solid. It was really Will Anderson, and then they had to double team Will. That's why he had a down year. There wasn't nobody else really getting. We didn't get a whole bunch of sacks for real last year.
Oh no!
So he make a tackle, he make a hustle play, but when it come to right over his ass at the middle, he ain't mean at the point of contact like that. That's why they started putting Delonte Lawson in the game, which he gonna be a lot.
We definitely didn't get ran on a lot. We got thrown on a lot. Especially that Tennessee game when we kept leaving Jalen Hyde open. It was just like, bro, can y'all stop this nigga?
I'm glad you mentioned him because the only other receiver that really killed the secondary was that Brown nigga from Texas.
Oh,
So
fuck is it?
yeah,
What the did too though?
it
Worthy.
wasn't Brown. It wasn't Brown. My
Oh,
bad.
Worthy.
His name was Worthy.
Worthy. Yeah,
But
Worthy got off.
yeah. So the two receivers that killed the secondary were very, very fucking fast. And we put multiple DBs on them and they couldn't guard them. That happens today in the league. You
Oh
can be
yeah.
beat. Everybody can be beat. But what I'm saying is, if you on the field for 60 snaps, you got a chance to be beat all 60 of the snaps. But if your offense 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, then 60 turn into 90 snaps, you got more chance to get your ass beat. And you fatigued as fuck. You're not
Yeah.
coming out like the offense do. The offense, we got 5, 6 receivers we can sub out. 3 different running backs, 4 different tight ends. Defense, ain't no sub.
Yeah.
It's y'all. It's y'all 11. At the most, you got another DB or two when you go for different packages, or you got another defensive lineman that alternate. That's about it. That's why I really feel like the bulk of the shit that Bama gave up was always late. But I'm just like, well, shit, these niggas done played 97 damn snaps on defense. I used to be mad as fuck at our offense. It's so fucking stale. We 3 and out all the time. That's why folks say Milrow trash. But I'm like, bro, if you think about it, them niggas wasn't getting open when Bryce was the quarterback. So what can I expect from Milrow?
Man, Bryce was throwing niggas open, bro. he
That's
was
why
putting he was putting in spots that shouldn't have been
them niggas that bounced in the transfer portal. Bye. The only thing I'm sad about the transfer portal that left was JoJo Earl. But if he want to leave too, bye. Hope you ball out of TCU. But if we meet you in the playoff, we putting a lick on his ass.
Oh, for sure. But can we get back to wrestling? But yeah, man, I think we all got Cammy, right?
That's about wrestling.
Yeah, I got Cammy.
Everybody got Cammy?
Yeah.
Oh, I know I wanted to predict before we change. When I was saying about the whole tag division coming out, I feel like the Street Profits gonna run down. I feel like Industry gonna make an impact because of they got Cammy next week, which probably gonna it's gonna mess the matchup, but I don't think it's gonna harm the match. So the winner, I think Cammy gonna win regardless. But I think that whole the tag division coming down should sway what how it happens.
I fought with that. I just don't feel like it's gonna happen now because it's so personal.
Right. But moving on to the women's world championship match, we got Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Gonzalez, as I call her, Rodriguez. Rhea's kind of obvious choice. I don't see Raquel being ready just yet to toe the division. I still think it's some matches to be had with Rhea. Of course, Shayna, Becky, who's probably getting a detour match after this steel cage match. She's probably going down to NXT to face Tiffany Stratton at some point. And so I think all roads lead to Rhea versus Becky down the line.
You think Rhea going to face Tiffany?
No, Becky is. Becky's supposed
Oh
to be
yeah,
there.
I've been seeing that. Yeah. I'm with you.
Becky's supposed to be there next week or the week after next, some shit like that.
Oh, I didn't even know they had already advertised it, but I've been seeing the little slick shit Tiffany been saying. I like it.
Well, I don't think they announced it, but I feel like it's coming soon. I don't think it's gonna happen like November, December, like months down the line. I feel like it's gonna happen in the next few weeks, like a one-off match or whatever. Maybe Becky does finally win the NXT championship that she didn't win or something.
Maybe.
I'm hoping that Roxanne somehow win back the belt because she never had a long run because of how the injury storyline went.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't get the title reign that she deserves. She defended against one of the greatest women wrestlers of all time, and it's just like, this is it. Like, she won and then passed out, and then we never saw her again, other than her in that battle royale, and then beating Blair Davenport at Great American Bash. It just seemed like she's been so far away or distracted from the title scene that she admittedly had to come back to it. And I don't see her beating Becky, so maybe Tiffany does something to maybe to cheat the win or something, but
Yeah,
I hope. Huh?
I definitely don't see her winning clean. I could definitely see Rhea getting involved, or we have seen the subtle Shayna and Becky exchange. I can see Shayna getting involved. You know, maybe push her as a face is gonna fall flat, but we don't need that anyway. We know what a dominant heel Shayna can be.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. We talked about before 2020. after Shayna won the Royal Rumble and no Elimination Chamber. I'm sorry, Elimination Chamber, and she didn't win against Becky at WrestleMania. It kind of blew her fuse out, and it's just like she has to come back for revenge at some point. And I got to see her, taking out Becky, and then they having a segment or a few, and then come WrestleMania time, it's Shayna versus Rhea instead.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I would be opposed to seeing a triple threat somewhere in there too.
Yeah. But yeah. I think Raquel got any chance with this match.
In the storyline sense, yeah, because it's the first time that Rhea be distracted with the men, but I don't think that's why Raquel getting upper hand. To piggyback off our conversation, I really think just the first time you can showcase that the power advantage is not on Rhea's side, because Raquel got the same amount, if not more, type power, and I feel like they're gonna really broadcast that when it comes to Rhea finally somewhere way down the line facing Bianca, but they're gonna touch on Bianca's like flair with athleticism and finesse as well. But
right.
In this match though, I do have Rhea.
For this match, I got Raquel, but if Dom intervened like we know he is, Rhea's gonna win.
I got Rhea.
Depending on how that tag match goes, I guess it's a situation where Damian leaves Judgment Day, and then Cora Jade comes in and helps Rhea win his match, because I feel like it's gonna be some kind of struggle. That size advantage Raquel and Rhea finally winning her match. She's gonna need something to help her get through this match, and maybe Cora Jade, which a lot of people have predicted and can see her with Judgment Day. Maybe that's how you get JD out of there. Not JD, Damian Priest on his own. I know it's a female going in, but like you got JD helping them out already, and then maybe a female adding to the group outside of Rhea can help.
Yeah, I see that.
That's just a random theory. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if they did want to do something with Damian leaving and adding another female would be cool too. Steel cage match. Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. Who y'all got?
Big time, Becky finished the story.
Thank you, Trish.
Oh man, thank you, Trish. Probably finna put over Zoe after all this is over. Zoe probably will beat her down or something. I don't really see Trish coming back to perform for no more feuds and matches, because I don't think she really can or needs to.
I can see her doing a Royal Rumble one-off. Maybe maybe her and Charlotte do something at WrestleMania, but I don't see her doing another lengthy full-time run.
For sure. So everybody got Becky? Yeah, I got big time. Becky. Damn, we ain't got to talk much about that. She really do need to finish that story.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to spend much time on it. It's done. It need to be done. It need to be through.
I will say shortly, I appreciate all three women for their parts. They played them almost phenomenally. Almost. But overall, for the whole feud, yeah, B plus for me, A minus. Some of their flaws are overshadowed, but some of the things that they do it really well. So yeah, A minus, B plus you for me.
If they would have did the match at SummerSlam, this feud would be a lot less.
What I'm looking at when I see it, so in my head, I'm not expecting some 5-star classic between Trish at all. But go ahead.
I said I think this feud would be a lot less flawed if they actually wrestled at SummerSlam.
Yeah, true story. It would be, but I get the fact.
Even if the feud wasn't over, they could have did the Winnipeg match as her retirement match.
They could have, but like I said, I get it though. Like I understand both sides, because SummerSlam would have been nice to end it. Winnipeg would have been nice to end it. But I understand you pushing it to Payback, because you couldn't put it on SummerSlam because the card was so loaded. You didn't want to finish it on a regular Raw, so go ahead and finish it at a premium live event, and it's a gimmick premium live event, and it's called Payback. And I'm not gonna lie, out of everybody on this card, I think Becky probably is the one who wants the most get back out of anybody. So I get it.
Reaper of Aces says hello. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you for the subscription. Reaper of Aces, man, appreciate you, bro. Please go back and watch our other lives and videos. Appreciate the love, bro. Or
make sure you catch Payback this weekend, man. I was saying, make sure he catch Payback this weekend.
Oh yeah, make sure you catch Payback, as well as all out. Yeah, all out. This weekend as well. I wish you were more into AEW. Maybe we could do predictions for that too. But last match of the night, we got the battle of the entrance musics, the who stole who song, who did it better, whatever you want to call it. Seth freaking Rollins versus the artist formerly known as Shinsuke Nakamura.
Hey, if they bring my nigga Robert back, I forgot that dude last name, but if they bring back Robert to play that violin,
black dude from NXT,
yes, bro. Yes,
that's all
I want.
I ain't never seen nobody rip on a violin like that ever in life.
Facts. I don't want Boogs. I want Robert. Not Robert Kelly.
Somebody said, "Stop crying, my guy." Who is this? Chico Max says, "Stop crying, my dude." I'm not sure who's crying, but stop it.
Probably me. I'm sorry, bro. I'm really sad today.
Chico Mac, please subscribe to our channel since you're on YouTube, man. Everyone else has been commenting on Facebook. But yeah, man, back to the match. I'm not sure who I got, man, honestly, because I know how I feel about Seth finally getting a break, man. Back injuries are nothing to play with. So if they were to finally give Shane a management push, a singles title, a world title, this could be a chance. If not now, then probably never.
Yeah, probably. That's a horrible.
They're actually losing a lot.
I ain't gonna lie though. As much as I would like to see Shinsuke win, I feel like if you didn't give it to Finn, you're definitely not giving it to Shin. And I didn't even try to rhyme just then. Damn, I rhymed.
Somebody was asking for y'all the other day. Who asked about us? Please show your face. Appreciate the love. If y'all asking about us, you can find us every Thursday or Friday. What? Nobody face green smiling. What the fuck?
We said nobody bring me smile.
This nigga is trolling. Okay. But back to the card, man. Forget what he's talking about.
Dang, Storm in WWE would be dope. I like the Cowboy, but I think he got an injury too. I can't remember what it was.
JK, all in good fun. We appreciate the love, man. Love you too, bro. I don't know who you is right now. Please type in your government name, please. But yeah, man, to answer that comment about James Thorne, I would love to see James Thorne. I would love to see Beer Money in particular in WWE.
I wish, man.
I could sworn I said that like a couple weeks ago. James Thorne and
I know they're trying to bring back more of the Attitude Era type of stuff, and I think Beer Money would have did great back then. Could you imagine Beer Money versus DX?
Why not?
Beer Money versus APA back in the day, bro. Come on now.
No, like
that would be fine.
He don't do it in ring.
The reason, okay, hold on. The reason I say this because one, they've been champs before all over the world, so why they need a mentor? They're also old as fuck, and they've been singles world champs all over the world. They don't need a mentor. Two, the fuck of all people would Stone Cold want a mentor with somebody?
Who's coming?
The club.
Who?
Who's Stone Cold mentoring?
Yeah, OC been championships all.
But AJ is not like they mentor. It's not like they the Usos and he Roman. They call
It's
each
a
other
stable.
and they toast up like that. Even though the Usos call
Beer
each other
Money
brothers.
toast up with their beers.
Yes, but I'm saying even though Roman and the Usos call each other brothers, you clearly see how the fuck Roman be treated. That's not how AJ treat Gallows and Anderson at all. When he's a bad guy or a good guy. So I don't see it in that as a mentor aspect. I just see he's a single star.
I mean, not like as a mentor, like that mentor. I'm talking about like as a coach, a backstage coach. Like
again, why would I believe that of all people, Stone Cold Steve Austin has the patience to be a coach right now?
Because he ain't doing shit but running around on the fucking four-wheeler all day.
He's just like Brock Lesnar. That's all he want to fucking do.
The man is fucking on.
Yeah, done arguing.
Like I could see Stone Cold if he really wanted to be a coach at some career. I would see him much rather like being a real life football coach over just saying, "Oh, I'm going to be on WWE TV every day. I'm traveling all over the damn world every damn day, missing my kids." If you're a football coach, though, your whole family just gonna move. You're always gonna be at Texas Tech, wherever that is. You are. Let's use Texas. If you're the Texas football coach, you're always gonna be in Arlington. The only time you leave is for an away game, and then you come back. If you're in WWE, you're gonna be all over the world.
San Antonio, or he in Dallas?
Well, I mean, I just use Texas because he's in Texas. Texas University is in Arlington. But that's what I'm saying, though. At this juncture of his life and his career, I can't buy him being a coach to anybody right now. And at the same time, as him being an old dude, I know, like, fuck, he ain't coming back just to be no damn coach. And he's Stone Cold. As big as Stone Cold is, no disrespect, I could see Kurt Angle coming back and being that coach for Stevenson, like you were saying, more so before I see Stone Cold coming back.
I mean, he could do the same thing that Sting is doing to Darby Allin.
Again, I don't think Stone Cold want to wrestle that consistently. You saw them knees. You saw them knees. You saw them knees. You saw them bitches.
I mean, Sting is 56 and he jumped off a ladder into 2 tables.
It's Sting.
But no disrespect, though. Sting ain't fucking Stone Cold.
It's Sting.
Both of them are iconic.
Okay.
Both of them iconic, but who you think more breaded up? Who you think got more bread? Real talk.
I want to say Sting, but
definitely.
I want to go with Stone Cold.
The nigga who been in movies, the nigga who was the face of the biggest franchise, is definitely Stone Cold.
Reaper of Aces said Goldberg needs to coach Braun Breaker. For what? He got a better spirit than Goldberg.
Do you feel like it's better than young Goldberg's spirit though?
No, I'm just talking shit.
But
I feel like the same. Braun's spirit though, it is really impressive.
Yeah, it reminds me of Goldberg.
Braun Spear is the better spear.
Y'all gonna call me young? You know what I mean.
Braun Spear is better than Edge, is better than Roman,
it's better than everybody. The only comparison would really be
Goldberg.
WCW and like the first early part of WWE Goldberg. That's the only person I've ever seen hit somebody so hard like that.
Edge isn't a technical tackle. It's more of like a pounce grapple.
It do look like a tackle. On God, it do. It look just like some shit out of Oklahoma drills. Oh boy, it do.
Braun Breaker tackle.
Goldberg can't hold a counter to anyone currently on the roster. He got like 4 moves. Yes.
I hate this is why I'd be scared for people to return, because if you remember them WCW matches that Goldberg used to have, man, Goldberg used to have hella moves and he was quick. But now, man, past your prime is just past your prime.
Oh yeah, man, it's been so long. God,
you ain't over 10 minutes. Too much for Goldberg.
But honestly, it's anything over 10 minutes is too much for Goldberg. Definitely. Give me a solid 8, your best 7.
Nobody needs to miss about 5 minutes on this shit. Every match Goldberg has had since he returned before, this man has won his match 5 minutes or less. Besides the one he had with Kevin Owens.
He technically lost it.
The Undertaker match was probably the longest match.
That first Brock match was okay.
No, the first one was a squash.
That was a squash.
Oh, you talking about with Stone Cold as the referee?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that Goldberg then. Goldberg then was straight.
Oh,
Old
you talking about
old.
since he's returned in the last 5 years. I got you.
Yeah, we talking about old bird.
I got you.
Oh,
I got you.
Okay.
I was about to say that old Brock and Goldberg feud, but definitely. But yeah, man, I can see.
Oh yeah.
KC,
Oh, well, we do know that then.
KC, did you know Goldberg finna be in Tuscaloosa now?
Yeah, his son getting recruited by Bama.
Did he sign or he just still in the recruiting
I
process?
think he can recruit it. I don't think he ever signed. He might have got offered. Do y'all remember his return segment against Rusev and he tripped trying to do the jackhammer?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's old
I didn't
bird.
even think about that. That's a good pull right there.
Yeah, but that is a good pull, man. I remember when he damn near killed Undertaker. Yeah,
Bro, what?
Undertaker was pissed. That shit scary though, bro. Like he real deal almost took bro out. My boy was gonna be a dead man for real. On live TV.
Undertaker said he want no more parts of this shit. Do not match me up against him ever.
Yeah, bro. Goldberg is a good example of once you lose it, man. Sometimes you just lost it.
I mean, I don't mind him being a attraction act if you know what I'm saying. Like we in Saudi Arabia or we are at WrestleMania or SummerSlam, and you come in for 5 minutes and just do your best, spear jackhammer segment. But you going to a legit feud, you legit being one of our champions. No, bro, that's not your role right now.
I wonder if he would have never got hurt on that Raw right before he fought Brock that first time in his return. What would have happened with Goldberg? Because the only reason he signed that first 3-match deal was because he got hurt right before the Brock Lesnar match, so they had to do the squash.
Yeah.
Setting up, the elimination in the Royal Rumble, then the payback of Brock getting the championship back from him because he had took it off Kevin. Yeah.
I did love that statement though between Brock and Undertaker.
That was a good segment. That was a good segment. It was just like a segment like that should have happened long ago though.
Yeah, long ago. That was like the legend.
It's a good pop though. A good pop.
Oh yeah.
But, so my last match I got
Yeah, I think everybody got stuff. Well, you said Sheehan though, didn't you?
I said if not now, then when for Sheehan. It's just like you didn't beat AJ when you won the Royal Rumble and you was real hot, and they made you turn heel, and every match you and AJ put on were terrible, and there was never a moment where you could win the championship and get a big pop. And then now you're back in the title scene, and it's just like Steph deserves a break, and if you can't break him or relieve him of his duties, there's no point of you keep getting put in these main event spots.
I'm thinking ahead. I'm just like, damn, when he returns, it's gonna be life in the motherfucking arena.
Right. That's I don't mind like if he did take the next 3 months off, 3-4 months off, and then Royal Rumble, he comes back. He don't have to win Royal Rumble, but if Seth returns at Royal Rumble, the crowd going crazy.
Oh, really?
He might take a little longer break than that. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm saying like it could be even longer than that, but I'm just saying like right now, while we are so far away from Royal Rumble, and there's like minor pay-per-views other than SummerSlam, not SummerSlam, Survivor Series in between that. Why not give him a break now and then the next 4 months, let him rest his back, and then January get here, Royal Rumble, he's fully ready to go. Or even if you wait till February, March when Elimination Chamber and Fast Lane is going on, like it doesn't matter when you bring him back. Seth always gonna be good and always gonna get cheered.
Yeah, we was talking about this with me and Sha was talking about this, and I was saying I really do want him to rest and be okay. But goddamn it, I've been a competitor before. No, it was TK actually. We both to play football. KC, I know how you know how it is. Sometimes you weren't supposed to be on the field, bro, but wasn't nobody finna tell you that you were coming on that field.
Oh no, you're not subbing me out.
So for Seth, for him to go on that long, because it was long, that long ass losing streak he was on, those matches of the night, which by the way, match of the night right here. for him to have all the matches of the night and be the MVP outside of the Bloodline and Roman and Sammy, 2022, I feel like in that whole season, that wrestle season, 2022 to 2023. But I really feel like this is his like reward right now, and as long as he can keep going, he's gonna try to keep going. And I ain't gonna disagree with him. But goddamn, I just hope he's straight. I hope he be alright.
Those flowers while we
Oh, yeah, for
can.
sure, man. Like I said, the back is nothing to play with, bro. Like, what if something happens and he get paralyzed? Like, that's the type of shit I'm looking at, bro. I'd rather him take a break now while he still can, and instead of him being a vegetable years down the line, or he don't know himself, he isn't himself, he a different person. He got a whole kid now, bro. Like, it's other things other than wrestling I have to think about, especially with the whole Bray Wyatt shit just happened. Like, we got to think about our wrestlers first.
Yeah, I wonder how much is glazing though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like storyline, because I feel like some could be really wrong with his back, but I feel like they putting on more than what it is. Cause like him subtly saying that on Impulsive is the first time he said it. They used Impulsive to make the Roman Reigns and Logan Paul match. So boom, now we got Shinsuke talking about it. I'm just like, I look at it like Cody. If it was on some shit, or like Drew, because Drew had back injuries too, but he kept working.
Mm-hmm.
It's something where you can keep working, and when you do reach a good stopping point, that you could take that break. I feel like that's what we're looking at right now. I don't really think Bro bad off as he is, because if his back were really that damn bad off, he wouldn't be doing that fucking Phoenix Blast spot just to miss it every time. If you gonna do that, you would land it. You're not doing that, and your back really fucked up, and you don't never land the move. So I just be wondering how much of it really glazing the storyline, or how much of it like really is like bothering him like that. Shinsuke definitely deserves better though, dog.
Deserves better, and I totally agree. I really like seeing. I was really excited when he won the Royal Rumble, just like I was excited for Oscar when she won. Like, granted, Charlotte stopped the momentum. I know the match with Chin and AJ didn't go like we thought it would. It wasn't that great. The whole heel turn, low blow situation wasn't cool, but like Chin actually can wrestle, can actually go with the best of them, man. And it's just like for him not to have not one world title run so far, it's insane, man. You got his NXT experience. You got when he was in New Japan, him being the top champion there. It's just like he's proven that he can be the world champion of a company.
Yeah, true story.
23 hours ago.
Okay. We all know that too.
Back what I was saying earlier though about Damian possibly cashing in. If they are going with the whole storyline of his back messing up, that could possibly be a situation where he does get cashed in on, make it seem like Seth hurt his back so bad that someone like Damian was able to cash in at the end, even if he does retain.
Yeah, even if they don't do it now, they could always come back to that back later. You know how Cole good for reference to some old injuries. But the fact
Vince
that
said Shinsuke assessed with AJ's privates, I knew he would never get to the top. Exactly. Like little moments like that kill his momentum. Like why are you punching the man in the balls? It's been 3 pay-per-views, bro. Chill.
I remember that. But
every time he saw AJ, he's going for his nuts.
For real, not for real though. Oh, for real, this was
crazy. Hey, he couldn't wait to say tiny balls in Japanese. Maybe he got a feeling, bro. Yeah, we saw that too. Lamar was like, the paint don't really mean shit no more these days. But I ain't gonna lie, it would be cool to see for one match. The Mish would be cool.
I'm still gonna be a fan regardless.
Back, that'll be hard.
I'll always be a Finn fan. I'm a big Bullet Club person, so me and Finn go way back.
Baby too. Well, it was either Jeff or Matt or both of them. She had that poster above her bed.
I got a couple of comments.
I told y'all my boy getting better, man. So that match between Gable and Kaiser, Jason Jordan produced that bit.
Bro, Jason's solid, bro. That's a good role for him. I'm glad they found him something to do after he got hurt.
Yeah, he getting way better because that first match he produced was not it.
Reaper of Aces said that remember Undertaker scared John Cena,
I remember when Undertaker used to scare me.
right?
Every time you come out, I cut the lights on.
Every time you take his head off.
Never going to forgive Vince for not letting John Cena retire Kurt Angle and making Undertaker lose the streak twice. I'm not mad about the streak. I'm definitely mad about John Cena not retiring Kurt Angle. That was the perfect ending to his career, bro. Like he legit passed the torch to John Cena when he arrived on the scene.
True. Yeah, I really wish he would have beat Corbin because if you think about it, where we at now, Corbin so did not benefit from beating Kurt Angle.
Not at all.
You can hear us?
I can hear what y'all saying. Somebody was calling me. You said what?
He said finna make KC mad. I'm not an LA Knight fan. Ha!
Boo!
Yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah. What?
All right. We about to wrap it up though. Who are some of the talent y'all think at this moment is severely underused? I'm going to go with Johnny Gargano.
Hell yeah. Where is he?
And then for SmackDown, I'm gonna have to go with Shotzi. I think Shotzi has a real gimmick going for her. That whole emo gothic, tatted, badass girl is a different look, especially on SmackDown where everyone's pretty much clean cut. Charlotte, Bianca, even Damage Control to an extent don't look like Shotzi.
True story. I like
that. We're gonna get up out of here, bro.
Yeah, I like those picks, bro. They definitely need to use those people more. But hell yeah, bro. So everybody pick itself because I didn't really get your clarification. We got self, but I didn't get your clarification.
I got Seth winning, but Damon cashing in.
Self win, but Damon cash in. Who you got?
Nakamura.
You got Shin? No cash in?
Nakamura winning, but Damien cashing in.
So Damien cashing in on Shin. You got Self, but Damien cashing on Self.
It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be fight match of the night. They both gonna end up in hurt.
If they not match of the night, the Steel City Street fight will definitely be match of the night. Yeah, we saw that.
Seth, one last comment. WWE just signed AOP. Yes, I know, and I'm so excited because we talked about it yesterday when we got the news about those matches that I had listed off that I'm excited about. Inu Cheer, Creed Bros, whenever they get called up, Street Profits, Viking Raiders. Like, there's a bunch of matchups I would love to see AOP have when they come back. And then, of course, they bring in Paul Ellison back as well, which is missing from their gimmick when they got called up to the main roster.
Did they return with their manager?
Yeah.
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 Paul Ellison, he got signed with them.
Yeah, original.
But yeah, guys, this is all we have for y'all tonight, man. Today, this has been Titletown Wrestling. I'm KC. Please follow me on Facebook, Karan Twin Cadell. Please follow me at Titletown TV _KC on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Shout out y'all social medias.
You can follow me on Instagram, man, at j.dub2 __. That's j.dub2, the number 2 __. You can follow me on Twitter at the same thing. You can follow me on Snapchat, m.jdub2. You can follow me on Facebook at Jalen Davis, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right, Twitch boys, what y'all got?
All right, man. Y'all can follow me on Facebook at TK Jackson. Follow me on TikTok at TK Jackson7. On Twitch and YouTube at King Jackson Gaming. I appreciate y'all, man. Go show some love to my boys, man. KC and LP, man. Go shout them out, man. Come on.
Appreciate the love, TK.
You can follow me on Instagram at Kel_D_TTV. On Twitch is Kel_D_TV, just TV, and that's my YouTube is KLD or KLD_TTV, or it might be D Gaming. My TikTok is KLD_TTV.
Hey, yeah, man.
Man.
Man, the Titletown Wrestling. Sports Talk with KC, man. And don't forget BMT, don't forget LP, the Ant-Man, the comedy dog, man. Y'all appreciate y'all boy, man, for opening up this platform every single time, dog. The reason I just want to say that, man, we just lost Bray Wyatt. So I really appreciate the love, man. You stay blessed too, King. Man, we uplifting each other all the time, man. You don't know when life gonna lead, bro. So I appreciate all my brothers for the podcast. I appreciate my brothers in general.
Hey,
thank you, bro, man. Glad to have you all, man. Glad to have Chicago back. Glad to have TK in the building, man. I know he's been going through a lot recently, bro. So my prayers are with y'all. My prayers are with the Rotunda family, like I said earlier. Prayers to the Funk family. All the wrestlers lost recently, man. Shout out to all the wrestlers, AEW, WWE, putting on shows this weekend. Thanks for entertaining everybody, man. We'll see y'all next week. Please follow us Tuesday night on Lamar Pullum page for Black Men Talk. My page Wednesday night, Sports Talk with KC. Next Thursday, I'm guessing we probably gonna shoot again with Titletown Wrestling. Y'all be out. Y'all be easy.
Yes, sir. Peace.